Hi everyone, in this demonstration, I would like to present specific implementation processes for modeling three classifiers in order to predict the quality score for various 1s by 9. After the analysis and evaluation about multiple data mining tools in our group meeting, we determined to apply the 9 workflow to forecast the quality score of various types of 1s for wineries as well as wine rating institutions through three kinds of classification techniques, such as the decision tree model, k-nearest neighbor model, and the random forest model. As far as data preparation, the configuration of data preprocessing and transformations among these three classifiers are implemented by the same workflow because the inputted one quality training and testing dataset in each classification technique are same to others. The overall operational processes of cleaning data in Nine are shown in this workflow. I will explain the specific configuration about it. There are several steps. Step 1. We add the statistic node to calculate the statistical moments of both training and testing dataset. The statistic views shows that there is no missing values. And the configuration of statistic is like that. Step 2. In case the data inputted by another customer contains missing values that affect the accuracy as well as the success of the prediction, we utilize the missing value column filter and the missing value nodes for removing and modifying cluttered values. The configuration of missing value column filter like that. When the missing value threshold more than 50%, Nine will delete that row to ensure the accuracy. The configuration of missing value node is shows like that. Step 3. The type of quality attribute is an integer in the one quality dataset. Since we need the number to string node in order to change the value types to a string for the forecasting stage. The result after transfer the data types is shown in this window. Step 4. The column filter node enable clients to choose certain columns about physical chemical components for the protection phase. So in this case, I choose all the attributes in the dataset. Step 5. We bring the partitioning node to divide the imported one quality training dataset into two portions by 70% in the first part for classifiers to learn, as well as 30% in the second part for evaluating the accuracy of the result, and selected the random method of sampling. Furthermore, this setting can be changed according to the needs of winery managers or wine experts in terms of particular appropriate size of the first partition and require sampling method. This shows the first partition. And which also can show the second partition. Moreover, the configuration of these four nodes in the testing dataset workflow is same as in the training dataset workflow. Then, as well as decision tree, this workflow shows the node connection map about the decision tree model in 9. After testing different parameters multiple times in the decision tree learner node, we determine the most appropriate value in the dialog option of minimum number records per node, as shown in this window, which bases on the accuracy result. Our group used the default setting in the decision tree predictor node because we just need the classifier to forecast the quality score in this case. For the results analysis, the configuration dialog is set like this window in the scoring node in order to analyze and compare the two columns in terms of the quality and prediction quality for obtain the accuracy rate. On the basis of the above multiple test, when the value of minimum number record per node in the setting dialog is 7, we are able to acquire the highest accuracy rate in scoring node is 59.375% that shows in this window. As far as k-nearest neighbor, this workflow shows the node connection map about k-nearest neighbor model in 9. After testing plenty of different parameters in the k-nearest neighbor node, based on the results of accuracy, we decide the most suitable value is 1 in the number of neighbors to consider item as this window, because an odd number is beneficial to reduce the chance of ties. The configuration dialog is modified like this. In the score node, in order to construct and compare two columns in terms of quality and class for obtain the accuracy rate. According to the above multiple test, when the value of number of neighbors to consider in the configuration dialog is 1, we can receive the highest accuracy rate in scoring node is 57.5%, which shows in this window. After that, as far as random forest, the workflow shows the node connection map about random forest model in 9. Based on the assessment of various parameters in the random forest learner node, we choose one of the most popular values of limit number of levels in the configuration dialog, referred to this window, which bases on the accuracy result. As provided in this window, we select the option about appending overall prediction confidence in the random forest predictor node, which enable us to check the maximum confidence value of each attribute separately. So, about the results analysis. The configuration dialog as this window in the scoring node for comparative analysis the two columns such as quality and prediction quality in order to compute the accuracy rate. Based on the above many experiments, we are capable to reach the highest accuracy rate in the scoring node to 65 to 08%, that percent in this window, which preset the value of limited number of levels in the dialog option to 10. In conclusion, I have introduced the configuration about the training dataset workflow. Similarly, the configuration of the nodes in testing dataset workflow are same with the above settings. So, on the basis of the analysis and comparison of the three accuracy rates in terms of the decision tree model, k-nearest neighbor model, and random forest model, for predicting the quality attributes of various types of ones, the random forest classifier obtained the highest accuracy than others, which is 65.308%. However, we also need to evaluate the advantage and disadvantage of each classifier and choose the prediction model that best fits our dataset, not just refer to the prediction accuracy. In our case, our dataset is simple, so we could just use the accuracy rate as the only standard to choose the best appropriate classifier. So we choose the random forest as our final predicting model in the end. And after this setting, this model has already learned the algorithm to predict the quality score for the winery or the wine experts. The stakeholders can input their own dataset with the chemical component of wines. Use the buzzer and choose. And based on the situation, you can choose it has column header or has row header or not. The main difference between the testing dataset and the training dataset is the testing dataset don't have the quality score. This setting is same as above. After we link these two nodes, we can make predict with add two new columns. One is prediction quality and the other is prediction quality confidence. The prediction quality confidence parameter is high and the accuracy is more perfect. And in addition, the prediction output about prediction quality types is string. We need to change it to integer in order to normalize the attribute type. And we can show the order by descending or exceeding. For configuring the string to number node, we can change the attribute type from string to double, integer, or long. In this case, I choose this to integer, refer to the training dataset attribute type. So the column filter node enables the stakeholders to choose their required columns. In this case, I don't need the prediction quality confidence attribute, so I exclude this one. And the column rename node gives users the function of change column names. Maybe they need this in the future. So in this situation, I change the attribute name to quality. And I also can choose their attribute type here. So the CSV writer node enables users to output their CSV files. For visualization by BI tools in order to get more insights. This is all the processes in our model, but however, the highest accuracy in this model is only 65.208%. So the accuracy of this model need to be increased. Furthermore, the more classifiers need to be built for selecting the most appropriate accuracy model for evaluating the one quality and increase the actual research values, which will play a positive role in promoting the development of the one industry. Thanks.